Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all on another episode of Running With You. And tonight we got to run about this whole Glorilla discourse, man. Glorilla, sister, Skullface. Man, at first it's crazy. When I first seen a picture of her and she was so short and looked like Glorilla, I just thought it was some AI stuff being funny. But that was an actual person, and that's actually her sister. But man, she had the internet on fire today. Of course, us black people, we gonna debate something, and we gonna just be debating hard and up and down with our stance on something. And basically, she was saying that Glorilla don't take care of her family, and her mama still work at FedEx. And a lot of people came to the discourse and the debate as, does Glorilla even have enough money to take care of her family in the first place? And even if she did, is she obligated? Like, are you obligated to take care of your entire family? When you see success. Um, she started making posts online and started catching a lot of attention. I think a lot of blogs are reaching out to her. And she even made TMZ. So when she made TMZ, I just decided I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna react to it live with y'all. And we could go ahead on and react to it together. So without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into this Glorilla sister Scarface, giving her side of the story on what's going on, man. Without further ado, let me get it. Okay.
Let's start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We sat here, we struggled together. Took baths and bars of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Is them friends obligated? She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the... You're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. Nothing. She's not doing nothing for family. At all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. Oh, she don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass, imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She's supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that. That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggles, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis she getting money to. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glow...
All right. So far, man, what I get out of this is I think that when you come into success, a lot of people feel as though you owe them something, even though they probably wasn't with you through the process of you getting to where you was at. Yeah, y'all probably was living together. Y'all probably was in the same neighborhood, but did you actually be in there shooting with me in the gym per se? You know what I'm saying? Those friends that she's talking about that she helped, 9 times out of 10, those friends that you bring along with you, those are the friends that were with you through the struggle. Those are the friends that believed in you when nobody else did. You can have family members that, will say, yeah, I hope you make it, keep going, good job, but a lot of times those family members don't even repost your product, don't repost your service, don't repost your music when you in the underground form. And then when you do make it, they always say, oh, I always believed in you. But those friends probably was with you in the studio, picked you up to go to the studio, picked you up from the studio, She saying she got niggas that she sending the money to back in Memphis. I don't know if she talking about niggas that she messing with or just like partners or whatever. Because now you just go ahead on and snitching on your sister when she in a relationship with Brandon Ingram right now. That's crazy. And she said her dad retired, but her mom is still punching the clock. What if her mom like her job? What if her mom passionate about her job and she feels purpose and she has a lot of friends that she's been working at that job for years with? And, she probably just want to go ahead on and complete the rest of her years to her retirement. Or she probably just want to have a job for sense of purpose. So many people retire, but then they have no purpose. And they just wake up every morning and feel no purpose and go back to work. And it's a difference between working a job because you don't mind it, but it's a difference between working a job that you are passionate about. A lot of them people that's working at FedEx, the post office, the airport, teaching, a lot of these people actually love their job and they passionate about it. Mind you, people made a big deal about this. Oh, she should be working no clock and all this. I went to school with a family member of Lil Wayne. Dude was regular as hell. Yeah, he had a little money, but he had some clothes or whatever. But for the most part, he was regular as hell. He wasn't that much better than everybody else. And Lil Wayne said on himself on camera that he got a lot of family members living regular as hell lives. Mind you, a job I work at right now, I work with the brother of an NBA star. Like, y'all will be surprised how many people, are living regular everyday lives, but at the same time, they got people in the NFL. My last job I worked at, I worked with the brother of an NFL star, a huge NFL star. Like, a lot of these people live regular lives and have close members of their family, Now, anytime they get into some trouble, financially, they'll be there to help. But for the most part, these people ain't living like them. Just like Shaq said with his kids. His kids say, "I'm rich." He said, "No, I'm not. Y'all not rich. I'm rich." Y'all'll be surprised. Let me continue.
Well, I pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually give him a
It
Jaguar?
was nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
and of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
Like how for? That's it? Just $2,500 flat, or is that it?
$2,500.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that.
All this for $2,500, dog. The fact that $2,500 is so specific, you don't think she owes somebody like Big Worm. You would think she owes somebody like Big Worm out here, bro. Like if you need $2,500 from your millionaire sister that bad, that says a lot about you. Like what a FEMA checks at? Not the FEMA checks. What a stimulus checks at? Trump need to go ahead and drop these stimulus checks, cause what? And that's another thing, man. Who's to say Glorilla got all this money? We heard so many stories about how people in this industry ain't making what people think they making. It's actors that's on hit TV series, living in Hollywood, living regular lives. They might live in a nice area, but they check the check. TLC, one of the most sold records of a female group, was broke. Then she's an artist who signed to an artist. Yo Gotti. That's one of the main rules to never do. Don't never be an artist signed to an artist. Well, I don't really count Yo Gotti as an artist no more, but I'm pretty sure Yo Gotti been in the game long enough to know, Whatever deal that she got, I'm pretty sure it was probably a nice deal that Yo Gotti gave her, but I'm pretty sure she could have got a better deal elsewhere. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, and like I said, who's to say she even got 2 million? I know he was just throwing that number out for an example, but a lot of people probably feel like Glorilla got 10 million, 20 million. People be having the wildest theories on what a celebrity got. You know, but it's far from the truth. And before I end this video, a lot of people comparing this situation to Sebastian Telfair's situation when Sebastian Telfair made like 100 million and he blew all that. And a lot of people were saying, "Oh, y'all just saying Sebastian Telfair should have took care of his people. Now y'all saying Glorilla shouldn't take care of her people. Y'all make it make sense." I think these are two different situations. Sebastian Telfair made $100 million, you know, allegedly, or around $100 million. Him blowing through all that was crazy. 9 times out of 10, that is just, you know, family leeching off of you, friends leeching off of you, poor spending habits, no financial literacy, bad accountants, everybody just robbing you, you know. But at the end of the day, dog, you gotta be some type of frugal, dog. You gotta live under your means. When the time in my life when I made the most money in my life, I was still living below my means. And you can't just be out here willy-nilly spending your money. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below after this video. Do y'all think that Glorilla is obligated to take care of her entire family or not?
If that's all you want, I think Glow might jump at
Yeah,
that.
but imagine her being off for 4 years and not giving us zero. None at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day got to end. I don't give a
Well, that's it all. That says it all right there, people. Let me know down in the comment section. Do y'all believe that Glorilla is obligated to take care of her entire family? Should her mama retire from FedEx? Like, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm out.